are so good, so crunchy, so cheesy. My tummy is loving this. Greetings and welcome to Simple Cooking Made Simple with the Carolina Chef. So today I'm doing a recipe from Joe T. Garcia's in Fort Worth. They are very well known in the DFW area, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're known all over the world. I mean, they're very famous. They have a awesome restaurant, awesome atmosphere. You can sit outside under the trees. You can sit in a restaurant. They've been there since the 1930s, and they're still there today. But they serve these cheesy nachos, and that's what we made today. These are delicious. So make sure you watch the full video. Check out the description below so you have all the details. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do so. And for all of you that have, thank you very much. And make sure you guys subscribe. Let's play. So our oil's been heating up. You can use a pot or a cast iron skillet. And our oil is right at 300 degrees. We're just gonna pop this corn tortilla in there. And we're gonna let this cook, get nice and crisp. And you wanna make sure once it starts bubbling up a little bit that you're flipping this. But you want these nice and crisp. And they don't take too long. And if you have a bubble up in the middle, just kind of pop it down, push it down. And these take a couple minutes. The hotter the oil is, the faster it's going to cook. But you don't want to burn them. You want them crispy, but you don't want to burn them, because they're also going to cook a little bit in the oven as well. These start turning brown. You can use yellow corn tortillas, white corn tortillas, whatever your preference is. I had some leftover white corn tortillas, so I'm just finishing them, using them up so I don't waste them. So this one's about ready. I'm just going to submerge it so that it finishes getting all the moisture out and it's nice and crunchy. And I'm going to flip it one more time. But this right here is what you're looking for. This will be good and crunchy. Like I said, we're going to top these with some other stuff. And it is, like I said, you want them crunchy, but you don't want to overcook them because they will be going in the oven. And you don't want to start pushing them down at first, because if you do, you're liable to poke a hole in them. But just keep turning them so they cook evenly. And once they start getting a little harder, that's when you want to start pushing them down a little bit. Then they'll cook a little faster. But you're almost going for the same crunch that you would for a tortilla chip. So you can tell the difference in color. So I'm going to fry up probably about 12 more of these, and then we'll start building our cheese nachos. So next we wanted to shred our cheese for our cheesy nachos. So we're going to take a block of sharp cheddar, and we just want to shred some of this. And I'm only going to do 2 of these so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But my opinion, when you're using cheese, especially shredded cheese, you want to shred it. You don't want to just use the store-bought, because a lot of times they put cornstarch in it so that it doesn't stick together. And this just tastes so much better in my opinion. So we're going to use about 1/3 of that. I'm just going to set this to the side. And we're going to use 2 of these. So I've already got pan here. And you want to place it on what's going to hold the most cheese. So if it's angling or you have one side higher than the other, because it'll just act as a holding. So then we're going to put our cheese. And I like a generous amount of cheese because if you guys know, I love cheese. And if we have some left over, that's all good too. I'll definitely use it. It won't go to waste. But this is just a super easy way to make cheesy nachos. It's a great appetizer. You can serve it with some fresh pico de gallo, with a little sour cream. Just so good. So we're gonna pop these in the oven on 450 because we want this cheese to melt fast so it doesn't cook our tortillas much more than they've already been cooked, because they already have a great crunch. Already tried one with some pineapple salsa that Aldi's makes that's really good. If you guys have never checked out their pineapple salsa, you should. If you like a sweet with a little spice, it's definitely worth trying. It's definitely worth trying. One of my buddies bought me a jar of it, and I really like it. So we'll pop these in the oven at 450, let these cook and let the cheese melt and start turning a little brown, and then we're good to go. So we just pulled these out of the oven and they are hot, but they taste, I'm telling you guys, you want something super simple that is a great appetizer? These are it. I mean, you just fry up the tortilla, add some shredded cheese, and you are good to go. And everybody will love these. These are great appetizers. Cheesy nachos. So we will have other videos this week that we're going to post with these that you will not want to miss, because we're going to do them a different way each day for the next couple of days, just to give you guys some ideas, because maybe you just don't want cheese. Maybe you want to add this, that, whatever. But these are great. These really are great. They taste awesome. They're great as an appetizer. And then I'm going to show you other ways that you can use them as an entree. Thanks for viewing. We really appreciate you guys. And thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't yet, please do so. Make sure you do the 3 S's. Smash the like button. Share with your family and friends. And then set your notifications so when we release a new video, you will get notified. Thanks so much.